Yeah. Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They take their head off, nigga.
Okay, when Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no hoe lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Nigga think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He a demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening. Is effective. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jacob. So I war, we gon' run the summer. It's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do baby, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit like it ain't on who got the gun, it's on who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Six shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody won't be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified rubber ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow side, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Stage.
Yeah, nigga. Fake ass nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm about it. UPK, you solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All the hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And the lame nigga fall for 'em and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Should've took the time, get a damn no. But I see the sorrow and I show her. She could never get a priest hold. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit mugger. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UBK play for keys, nigga. Command to get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I was talking his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named the Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Walk out every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood or hood? More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 we ain't gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
I told my demons I'm serving the Lord. No crack sales, no eating octopus, calamari inside the cell. No weed smoking, no white bitches, deep throating. No more pills getting me open. No Dutch blunts keeping me floating. No coke sell through the drugs in the ocean. No gang banging, kill a nigga for nothing. No big black wolf huffing and puffing. Told my demons, demon time stand for nothing. The Lord said, you the chosen. This the bomb, nigga, I need explosion. Pitfalls and pit stops. Came back, reinvent myself like I was in the drift shop. No more silver tops, silver pots, glass jaws, making that crack rock. Bigger shells, we got louder shots. UBK on every block, UBK on every block. You heard what I said? UBK on every block, 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 block. UBK on every block. UBK on every block. I told my demons I'm serving the Lord. 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 I told my demons I'm serving the Lord.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Damn right, I'm a UPK nigga. Straight out of one West, no contest. We the best to the niggas that's living, trying to contend with the stress. Going through the test, no access, cause you oppressed slaves. Niggas is dying off in waves. Living in dirt, now it's a grave. Niggas cross-talk through the crosswalk or the white chalk over the bodies of roads that you paid. Americans killing us, saying they fearing us. Put the drugs in the hood, now my niggas delirious. Put a gun in my face, all because of my race. Click, boom, flash, put some Skittles to murder my ass. Like a sheep to the slaughter, heart beating harder and harder. Baptized with these words, never dipping in water. So now we pray to the Father, give strength to the Father that's looking for the marauders. That's fucking taking our daughters, nigga. It's wartime. Lights up, nigga, showtime. Got the green light on that ass, yeah, go time. Either boot up, shut up, but get your ass up, cause we ain't got time to be playing. It's all fucked up America. Heaven for the thief, hell for the slave. Reaping what you sow, meaning giving back what you gave for a clean slate. You try to imitate, you was always fake. America, every city, state, this is your fate. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
On the timeline, giving the rhythm to expose the intricacies of things. Vibe, doing mine, I ain't shit, but getting lit is a pastime. So in a minute, I'ma pass out. I hope you get it. If you didn't, you can crash flying. Kinda simple if you feel it, past your last line, but it will confuse a bad mind. A damn shame. That's the exact thing. Gonna get your ass fried. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Then the nigga fly. Hope you got an alibi. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Devil misses high. I can see him from the parking lot. Heaven finna ball out. Devils finna fall out. All out warfare, nightmares in the big house. They murdered us for years and thinking shit won't gonna turn around. I never learned that this motherfucker burns down. Yelled in them streets. Told them to breach. Now all of you angels bring woe to this beast. You rule for a time, but we play for keeps. I pray to my Father, bring woe to this beast. Remember them times we hung on them trees. All of you nations bow down to your knees. Remember them ships, they brought us some fleets. Fuck they Apollo, bring them the heat. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, whoa, to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
God is going to destroy this empire, man. You about to see famine in this place. You think them fires in California is bad? That's just the beginning of what the Lord is about to do. Because you've been evil to the Lord's people. You've been wicked to the Most High's children, man. You've been destructive to the 12 tribes of Israel. Let me tell you something, black man. You got to put on your strength now, man. Put back on your strength and might, black man, because your day is coming. Your day is coming because the Lord is going to bring judgment on this earth.
Perfect, 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 perfect.
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
No affiliation, why they faking? This ain't for debating. We the real, they really imitation. I be contemplating why this ain't no like heavy rotation on radio stations. I just pray the Lord give me patience, cause I'm running through these rappers like my name Walter Payton. Shitting on these rappers, 9 to 5 is my occupation. Raw, you come in with your best troops, you best bring more. Already told you I got the juice like Orenthal. Already know what I'm about to do, bet your men fall. Everyone know that we got the truth, all your men falls. So boss, overtaking our enemies. Moves calculated and orchestrated like symphonies. Smooth operated when bringing haters to misery. Top 5 list ain't shit unless you mention me. Yeah. That's why we don't associate. Fuck niggas make them more fuck niggas. Why they procreate? Why they overhate? Cause they time is short and a moment late. Let it culminate to they harder race and it palpitate. Cowards perpetrate like they little group is respectable. Talking intellectual. All of you homosexuals. Faggots.
There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children.
I don't want to congregate. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want the fellowship. I ain't trying to build with you. Ain't the UPK, ain't the truth. Keep it real with you. Defenders of the faith, I got no problem bumping heads with you. All that bullshit, you could take it over there with you. Rather be a houseboy. Rather run with them field niggas. Show them to put in work. Move mountain, crush hills, nigga. Take a dead soul, breathe life and make it live, nigga. No affiliation, so there's no one to compare with us. Took the Lord's laws and just added it with fear, nigga. Aim for the body, cause you know that killer head quicker. With these bars, I'm on my grizzly, so bear witness. You spit cold, I spit flu. Don't compare sickness. You floss diamond, I floss fringes. Don't compare dentist. You PK, we men the wall shit. We ain't Christian. Harm one of us, get pistol whipped like the gun got a belt with it. I'm bred different. The competition just a mill. I'm fed different. I stood front line on them fields. I bled different. I'd rather be a corpse than a coward. I'm led different. Shit, I'm led different. Come through like a juggernaut, so don't get in the way. And we take everything serious. We don't play. I wonder now what they gon' say. Shit, we make profits out of shooters like the NBA. You get slayed for switching sides, nigga. We ain't on the same page. Immaculate conception. Wow. These niggas bitch made. I'm sticking with the foundation where my bricks laid. You switch sides, I'd rather switch K's. You was never with us, nigga. Just know we on mission, nigga. Right hand hold the scriptures, nigga. Left hip hold the pistol, nigga. How you want it? You can get it spiritual or physics, nigga. Wrong ones to come against, so bring an army with you. No affiliation. When you see us, make the difference with us. No affiliation. When you see us, know we different, nigga. No affiliation. So no, you can't kick it with us. The wrong ones to come against, bring an army with you.
Perfect.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my houses. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the brutal show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood cell. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. and sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Von Dale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. There was design 5 for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
1 second.
Shalom, Lord Christ. Can you put a 1 in a box if you can hear the class? Can you put a 1 in a box if you can hear?
Shalom, Christ. Come. I think he just fixed it. All right, no sweat. All right, shalom. The water bill. They're back on. Can they hear what I'm saying?
Come on.
All right, no sweat. Listen, sometimes that happens. You know what I mean? I couldn't hear what I was saying. No sweat. Guess what we're going to do? Me being the priest and prophet that loves to talk, we're going to start all over again. No problem. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start all over again. And I don't mind doing it because I got time today. You understand what I'm saying? So if they can hear us clearly, we good. All right. Sister, you say something? You want to say something real quick? You want to say something? It's on topic, right? It's what? Don't even worry about it. We'll come back to it. What I was saying was this, if y'all didn't hear him the first time. Keeping these laws of God is imperative, and it's important. You understand? We was just talking about how it's like branding. You understand what I'm saying? You look at those alpha, I don't even know what the names of these fraternities, those alphas, omegas, and megas, or alphas, and kappas, and whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? They brand themselves, you know what I'm saying? As Israelites, as the chosen people of God, we have to brand our spirits. You know what I'm saying? Brand our spirits with the laws and statutes of the Most High God. Now, it's more than just keeping the law. You have to mean to do it. You understand what I'm saying? You have to act on it. You have to be confident in it and be strong in it. You understand what I'm saying? You can. This is not the life for the weak. This is not the life for the weary. The ones that's confused and all that. This ain't the life for them. This is the life for the strongly dedicated people. Strongly dedicated. I mean, maybe you ain't been through hell enough. Not you, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about everybody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you ain't been through hell enough. Maybe you haven't had enough pain. Maybe you ain't bleed enough. Maybe you ain't bleed enough. When I say bleed, I ain't talking no menstrual cycle either. I'm talking about maybe nobody made you bleed. Nobody cut you enough, stabbed you. Maybe there's not enough blood that you just you're just soft and tender and you're second guessing God. Well, let me be an advocate for the Most High God. Listen, what you need to do is obey your father. You need to do his chores. Whatever he write in the refrigerator and tag it up there, if you're lucky enough, you need to just do it. You know why? Because you got free lights, free food, a free bed. You can flush that toilet when you want. You can even wipe your ass with the toilet paper he provides for you. You understand what I'm saying? See, this is what kids don't appreciate about their parents. That a kid don't even realize they can't even wipe their ass without their parent. You can't even wipe your ass. And we need to realize that with the Most High God. You can't even wipe your ass without God. You don't have a tissue to dry your tear without God.
Right.
And I'm saying God for teaching purposes. Without Yahweh, the Most High God.
Right.
Hold on for a second, sis. I'll get with you. You understand? You can't even do that without the Most High God, man. You understand? And you want to talk about spiritual warfare? There's a spiritual warfare going on all times of the day, 24/7, 365. There's always a war going on. Now, sometimes you got to figure out what the war is. Maybe it's a war just with you. Maybe you got a problem. But then there's some other wars that they're just coming against you because maybe you're so goddamn strong. You understand? Maybe you're so strong. So sometimes when you're real strong, they gotta put more plates on your push-up bar. What's a push-up bar called? Dumbbell? What is that called? You know what I'm saying? You got to put more weight on there because you're so strong. So they're gonna see if you can hit your max. If anybody that worked out understand what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna hit your max. You can't keep doing that light workout. You gotta push it to the max. That's what Most High God will do for you. It's going to push you to the max. Now there's a few tools and a few things you're gonna need to exercise in order to win this spiritual warfare. Because it is a spiritual warfare. Every single day is spiritual warfare. I ain't talking about nothing physical. Physical is easy. A nigga knock a nigga out. Punch him in the face, knock him out. Pistol whip him. Shoot him. Stab him. Do something. You can do anything. A sister, what you gonna do? Scratch her, pull her hair, rip her. What's that thing called? A front lace wig or weave or something. Pull that thing out. You know what I'm saying? Smack her with it. You know what I'm saying? Wrap it on her neck and choke her with. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Right. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? That the physical part is easy. That's easy. What about the spiritual part? Because there's people that fail spiritually. You know what they do? Hang themselves. Right. Overdose on fentanyl. Pop a lot of pills. Have a lot of sex. Eat a lot of food. They do drink a lot of liquor. They do a whole bunch of things. Spiritually. You understand what I'm saying? Spiritually, they're trying to help themselves and subdue their pain. I mean, listen, man. This is real talk. This is seriousness. It's not just fabricated, funny stuff. This is for real. There's people that lost their parents, that grew up rough, that came up hard, that lost their children. There's people that do certain things, and Barakatah Yahweh Hawashah, that they have not killed themselves. Right. They could have killed themselves, but they're still fighting and still going. You know why? Because there's something in the spiritual warfare in these scriptures that they grasp onto. And brothers and sisters, I'm asking you to grasp onto it too. You understand? Now, go ahead. You want to say something? Let me get my notes. Sis, go ahead. You want to say something? You've been raising your hand. You've been raising your hand hard. They damn near touching the ceiling. What's going on? You got to come with it. There's a lot of people watching. You got to come with it. Come on.
Like, women need to stay with their husbands. Because it's like, I made that one mistake years ago, but I knew that I was not in the school. Mm-hmm. And I know I got my first apartment, and something wasn't right. I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay. So just to be clear, people can hear you. You talking about hold on. You talking about your husband, or is it your husband now? Or used to be husband? No. All right, so it's not your husband no more. You're talking about your husband. And what happened? You lost what?
No, I had to realize, like, wait a minute, I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to be my husband. But all of that just went over my head. It's went over your head. Yeah, because it's crazy, because I was not in the high school pay. All right. But I know, like, wait a minute, I was supposed to be in this apartment by myself. God gave me a husband while I'm not with him.
So you lost your husband, and you regret losing your husband. You lost your husband due to your ignorance. Ignorance and all right, which is not. Of course, I'm not knocking you for that. I can understand that. It's no problem at all. You understand what I'm saying? The scriptures say it all about that. You understand what I'm saying? So there's something, as I'm going to try my best to bring it out, that's what you need to understand. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not by yourself. A lot of brothers lost wives because of their ignorance. You know what I'm saying? And done stupid things because of their ignorance. There's no problem. Ignorant don't mean like you're an idiot or you're stupid. It just means that you just didn't know no better. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Or maybe we knew better, but we didn't accept it. You know what I'm saying? So it's no problem. We want to talk about it, all right? So don't you feel down or bad about, you know what I'm saying, you losing your husband and so forth and so on. Don't feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? But let's learn from it and let's do better. It's no different between somebody learning how to ride a bike off of the training wheels. And sometimes when you take the training wheels off, you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? You might fall and trip up, but you need somebody to pick you up and hold the back of the seat to help you get further and get where you gotta go. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the UPK. We're gonna help you. We ain't gonna sit there and hold the seat for you, but we'll help you until you get to ride on by yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Not you personally, all of us. Even a piece of garbage like me. You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna go into the scriptures a little bit. Give me 1 second. I gotta put my phone on mute because my phone is going off like crazy. Give me a second. Put this on mute. So I can. Please forgive me, y'all. Gotta put my phone on me. It's going crazy. All right, so we're going to go into a few things real quick. All right, so I want to get into the scriptures because the time is, running past. You know what I'm saying? If we got any viewers in there that got any questions about law, all right, we're going to stick to the topic. It's not scripture breakdown. Don't ask me about Magog and all of that because it's not scripture breakdown. This is the law class. So if you got a question about a law, then Lord allow, I can help you. I can help you with it. If not, I can get the answer that can help you with it. So just let me know. Anybody that's in there right now, we're gonna go into spiritual warfare and what you need to survive in the spiritual warfare. You understand? This is not an easy task. This is a tough task, but Israel are tough people because we've been through so much. You understand? So Shaul, I want to tell you this real quick. I'm gonna pull scriptures. I'm gonna have you look up different words too, so be prepared to look up different words. All right. All right. So when it comes to the spiritual warfare, all right, one of the few things you're gonna need is wisdom. Wisdom is not easy to obtain. Wisdom is not something you can just get. You have to kind of earn wisdom, so to speak. You understand? You're going to have to, put in some type of work and have some type of diligence and humbleness about yourself to obtain the wisdom you need to defeat the demons that are damaging you. You understand that, right? If you don't, let me know. You understand? You're gonna have to obtain this type of thing. It's not just something you give it. Everybody, they wise and this and that. Bruce Lee was wise. Bruce Leroy was wise. Everybody was wise. They're not really wise. What's being wise is being in these scriptures and learning the ins and outs of these scriptures that people have such a hard time even comprehending. They can't even comprehend these scriptures that we're talking about. They can't even comprehend it. So in order to be able to comprehend that, it takes a certain amount of wisdom, certain amount of understanding, certain amount of knowledge. And with that wisdom and knowledge and understanding, you can defeat whatever comes in your path. Right. And I'm not talking about a physical person per se. I'm talking about the demons that you fight in the dark by yourself. You fight demons in the dark by yourself. I'm gonna tell you how you know you fight demons in the dark by yourself. And this is gonna sound crazy. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna say it anyway. And it's not a demon, but when people are alone, what's the one thing they do when people are alone? What's the one thing people do when they're alone? This is going off the edge. But I'm gonna say it though. This is going off the edge. It's going off the edge. What's the one thing people do when they alone, and that mood is kicking in and things are kicking in on them, because that's a good mood. So if that's a good mood, then you have a bad mood too. But when the good mood's kicking in, what do? Yeah, they don't want to say it. Yeah, you know what you do when you're in a good mood and you're by yourself? You masturbate. You play with yourself. You get your vibrator, or you get your Jergens lotion, or you do whatever you're going to do, and you masturbate. That's not unlawful. You can do your thing. But as that good feeling comes upon you, you know what else can come upon you? A bad spirit too. A bad one comes. Well, it's not about masturbating. Now it's about hurting somebody, or hurting yourself, or doing something that's wrong, and not doing something. The same way that powerful spirit had you go ahead for 15 minutes and fiddle yourself is the same spirit that can take 5 minutes to have you destroy something. I know. I shouldn't have said that, right? I'm going to say it anyway, because it's real talk. You know what I'm saying? It's just real talk. I'm just being honest here. You understand? So what do you want to do about that? Forget the feel-good spirit. What are you gonna do about that evil spirit that come upon you? That you're gonna break his windows out, slash his tires, or you're gonna beat her ass. You're gonna punch her all in her nose and beat her face in. What about that spirit? What about that spirit that makes you want to hang yourself? Cut your wrists, cut your arms, stab yourself in the stomach. Maybe take a whole bunch of pills. Overdose on fentanyl. What about that evil, nasty spirit that comes? Because that comes too now. I know they have with that freaky spirit. You know what I'm saying? But what about that other spirit that's not too freaky? It's not freaky, it's fatal. What about that one? Well, you need to learn how to conquer that in this spiritual warfare. You understand? Let's get into some scriptures for a little while. All right, I'm going to be all over the place because that's how I am. All right, that's how you mix a cake, right? You got to put a whole bunch of ingredients in and keep mixing it up. I'm mixing the cake right now. Let's go to Isaiah 33:6. Start there. Let's start there real quick. I should get there with you. I like to get there with you. Go ahead, sis. What's your question? Say it nice and loud so we can hear you.
Where do that filthy spirit come from? What you did in the past, and you stop?
No. The filthy spirit don't come from the past. The filthy spirit comes from what you really want to do with yourself. It's what you really want to do. All right, let me tell you what's filthy. I'll give an example. A woman, I'll use a woman as an example. A woman can have certain feelings for this man. He look good, smell good, he's the right height, the right complexion. Everything is going good with this man. So what do you think she's thinking about this man? You think she's thinking about buying him some new clothes? No, she ain't thinking about that. What's she thinking about this man? Come on, be honest. What's she thinking about this man? That's why you smiling like that. Because she wants to have sex with this man. Yeah, I know it's crazy. Because she wants to have sex with that man. Because he's attractive. Right? And then after she finds out how attractive he is, now she finds out he got another woman. He will choke her if he needs to choke her. You understand what I'm saying? He will. He's going to get a key to the house, eat up all your snacks and drink all your wet juicy juice and everything. He's going to do all of that. Yeah, he's going to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Now what? Now, was that God? No, that wasn't God. That was you. You wanted that nice, tall, beautiful Morris chestnut nigga. That you wanted that. And you got it. Now all of a sudden, you know, niggas ain't shit. No, niggas ain't shit. You ain't shit. It ain't niggas, it's you. Niggas ain't shit. He gave you exactly what he gave you. I'm not talking about you personally either. I'm just talking about women in general. Or people in general. Same thing with men. They see that big butt and that big breast, them big lips. That's, you know, brothers see that. This is what I said. So brothers see that strong jawbone too. Wow. And you think, oh, she gonna tear this thing to pieces orally. She gonna tear it to pieces. That strong jawbone she got. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And all you think about is grabbing the jawbone in the back of. That's all you. This is what's going on in a man's head. Right. Now, when you come to find out after that strong jawbone and that big butt squeezes on your penis and makes you ejaculate inside of her, and now you got a child, and guess what? Now you ain't got no money from you ain't getting no money no more. Now you're on child support. Right. You can't even see the child. Marcus is the dad's child now. Because now she's in love with Marcus. And now you outside in the rain singing like R. Kelly. You understand? Singing. Crying. With a rose in your mouth, looking crazy. Right. That's not her fault. She was who she was. Nigga, that's your fault. You chose to be fast. You understand? So we can't, what we have to start doing, I'm getting off the topic a little bit, but to answer your question, What we have to start doing as people is taking accountability for our actions.
Right.
Taking accountability. You didn't research enough. Your father wasn't involved with picking. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't. I'm not talking about you personally. I'm saying when I say you, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about us in general. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, damn. If you go to Proverbs chapter 31, we're talking about a virtuous woman. Who's that talking? That's a mother talking to a son. My mother never taught me about picking a real good woman.
Right.
All she talked to me about was make sure I could pay all the bills and make sure I can just take all the shit that she gonna give me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take all the arguing. I gotta take the cussing out. I gotta take her trying to cut me, rip my clothes off, beat my car up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take all of that because I'm a man. That's what my mother taught me. My mother never taught me Proverbs 31. She never taught me that. If anybody I know they like to skip straight to them virtuous women scriptures. Read verse 1. Read the whole thing. That's a mother talking to a son about what kind of woman she should have. We never had that conversation either.
Right.
So we all screwed up. That's why I encourage brothers and sisters to get into the UPK.
Right.
So you can get the proper learning and teaching on how you should act.
Right.
And stop letting your vagina be your brain. And stop letting your penis be your brain.
Right.
That's what we're teaching here. You understand? So it ain't nobody's fault for them being who they are. It's your fault for not knowing who they are. It's your fault. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna move the question real quick. I'm gonna get back on topic, okay? Now that is a part of spiritual warfare, though. That is a part of spiritual warfare. All right, so we're gonna keep going real quick. Let's go into Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6, real quick. Let's get back on topic. What is needed for spiritual warfare? Because we are having spiritual warfare. Go ahead.
Come on. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. In wisdom.
And what?
Wisdom. In knowledge.
And what?
Knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
Now, you're going to need wisdom and you're going to need knowledge. That's going to be the stability. What's the word stability mean?
Right.
We're going to look at words here today. What's the time is it? Yeah, we might go over the time tonight. What's the word stability mean? We're going to look at a few words tonight because I want the audience, I want the brothers and sisters that's in here to know what these words mean so we can get an understanding. Maybe I'll get an understanding. We just randomly looking up. This is not practice. We freestyling right now. Are we not sure? We're just freestyling. Go ahead. What you got?
Stability. The state of being stable. Firmness. Solidity.
Don't worry
Steadiness.
about that.
Strength.
Studious. I believe it's studious. But go ahead.
Solidity.
All right, no sweat.
Strength.
What?
Strength. Safety.
What?
Safety.
Balance. Hold on. Safety and balance is pretty strong. Hold on. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of their time. So you said strength and what?
And balance.
Is there more on that?
Oh God. Sense. Durability.
Durability. Is there more? I mean, those are enough. Those are enough. Balance, strength, durability. That's what's going to get you through.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what's going to get you. Wisdom and knowledge will get you through that. Now, let's just do it for shits and giggles, so to speak. Let's look at wisdom.
And we'll come.
Let's just see what that means.
Wisdom. The quality of having experience.
The quality of what?
Having experience.
So if you've been through something in life, you might have some wisdom on that. You understand? You might have some wisdom on that because you've been through it. You understand?
Right.
If I go to somebody that fixes cars all the time and I say, yo, man, listen, I don't know if my alternator or what it is, you know what I'm saying, but I need some help with it. You know what? He's a mechanic. He has wisdom on that.
Right.
I got a cavity. My dentist has wisdom on that. Now, when it comes to life experience, the priests and prophets of the Israel School UPK have wisdom on that. You know why? We've been through it.
Right.
We've literally been through it. We're not cops. We're not undercover cops.
Right.
We're not homosexuals.
Right.
We're not trisexuals, bisexuals, anysexuals. We don't do any of that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? We don't do that. So we're not wise in that. We're not wise in that. But we are wise in life experience and how to get through it. We can teach spiritual warfare.
Right.
We can teach that. We can teach how to survive out in this goddamn world. Not even how to survive, how to live.
Right.
We can teach that. You know why? Because we're wise in that. You understand? Is there more?
Come on, Con.
Come on with it.
Knowledge.
Say it again.
Knowledge.
That's another word we're gonna get into. So wisdom is knowledge?
Con.
Okay. What else?
And good judgment.
And what?
And good judgment.
Oh, we make sound decisions. We make sound decisions. We don't pick sides. We're not respecters of men.
Right.
We say what's right and we say what's wrong and we deal with it fairly.
Right.
That's what we do. Sure, am I making sense here?
Come on, Con.
This is what the UPK does.
That's
from Commanding General Hana, who raised all of us and taught all of us all the way down.
That's right.
This is what we do. This is what we do. So when we speak, you know what you should do? Not you, but anybody. Shut your goddamn mouth and listen and do what I'm telling you to do. Because you've been stupid all your goddamn life, and obviously it's not working. So why don't you listen to somebody who's wise and shut the fuck, excuse me, shut up.
Right.
You know, so let's do that. Let's try it. Let's try it. You know, so let's try it. Drop it. You know what I'm saying? There was that wisdom.
Come on, Carl.
I would go to knowledge, but knowledge is said knowledge is wisdom. How about this? For shits and giggles, let's go to knowledge.
Come on, Carl.
We're going to break all this down. We got time today. We got time. We got time. A lot of people are fooled out there by what's going on out in this stinking, filthy, disgusting society we live in. And they're fooled by a bunch of fake Christians. When I say fake Christian, anybody not in the UPK.
Right.
You are a Christian. You're a Christian. You can wrap a towel around your head or a scarf or whatever it is with the Arabic fringes hanging off and all that. You are a Christian. You're a piece of garbage, man. You're a traitor to your people, and you think because you know scriptures like demons and devils do that you got some knowledge. You ain't got no knowledge, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You soft, dude.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You soft and moist and tender, and you can't even hold a match to the UPK. You understand that?
That's
What a war, my brothers, man. Read knowledge. Let's see what knowledge says.
So on God, knowledge, facts, information.
Say it again.
Facts. Information.
Facts. Go ahead.
Information and skills acquired by a person through experience.
And skills acquired from a person through experience. Commander Junior Hana is a man of knowledge.
Right.
A man of wisdom.
Right.
Because he went through the experience. Your camp leader has not.
Right.
That's a little boy who's still sucking on a titty to be fed. Meanwhile, we are learning from a man with wisdom and knowledge. A man who's been through it and understands. You understand?
Right.
And what did that man teach us? To follow the Most High God.
Right.
To keep his commandments, his statutes, his laws. You understand what I'm saying? This is what he taught us. And this is what we push and promote. And more importantly, what we live.
Right.
You understand? We don't deal with moist men around here. We don't deal with moist men. We damn sure don't deal with a moist ass woman either.
Right.
That's it. Just because y'all a weaker vessel don't mean you're supposed to be some soft ass punk ass niggas either.
Right.
You're supposed to be tough, rugged and raw. So rugged that you're submissive to you, man, because you hard enough to be that way.
Right.
You understand? Drop that. Let's read the scripture again.
Go on, card. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6.
Yep.
In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
You understand? Going through these things, going through the problems, going through the hardships, going through bad relationships, going through bad family ships, friendships, and whatever other shit you've been going through. You understand? You're gonna stand strong on it. You're gonna be stable on it. You understand what I'm saying? Which means to hold firm. You understand? You're gonna hold on to it and get through it.
Right.
Keep going.
In strength.
And what?
In strength of salvation.
Now, here's another word. Let's see what salvation means.
Oh, God.
Let's see. Let's see what salvation means. Now we freestyling, y'all. This is nothing we looked up already. We didn't pre-write this class to, you know what I'm saying, to make it line up to what I'm saying. Let's just find out what it is. I'm gonna learn something new today too. What's salvation mean?
Salvation.
Yep.
Preservation or deliverance from harm.
Say it again.
Preservation or deliverance from harm.
Deliverance from harm. Y'all know the scripture where salvation is for the Jews, correct?
Right.
Say it again.
Preservation or deliverance.
Or what?
Deliverance.
Say it again.
Deliverance.
From what?
Deliverance from harm.
Deliverance from harm. Or the Jewish man, is he in harm? I don't think he's in harm.
Right.
I think he runs Hollywood.
Right.
I think he runs Bollywood.
Right.
I think he runs the music industry.
Right.
I think he runs the news. I think he runs these things. I think he runs fashion. I think he runs all of that. I don't think he needs to be delivered from anything.
Right.
I think he runs everything. I think he even runs the welfare system.
Right.
I think he runs the food stamp system. I think he runs the Section 8 system. I think he runs all of that. Don't you? I mean, statistics say so. Don't you think?
Right.
You understand? Meanwhile, they say niggas is doing it.
Right.
Spix is doing it.
Right.
Meanwhile, the Jewish man who claims to be the people of this Bible, they saying that not us, it's you.
Right.
But that's not what statistics, that's not what the numbers say. It's you that's doing it, Jewish man. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it said. I mean, am I reading it wrong? I mean, just tell me if I'm reading it wrong. Because I want to know. If I'm reading it wrong, anybody put in the chat if I'm reading it wrong. If I'm wrong what I'm saying. That's all. Just tell me if I'm wrong. Read it again, please.
Come on, God. Salvation, preservation, or deliverance.
Deliverance
from harm.
From harm. I think slavery was a harm.
God.
I think civil rights was a harm.
God.
I think Jim Crow was a harm.
God.
I think this police violence is a harm.
God.
And guess what? The same way that this nasty, disgusting heathen has pumped drugs in the community and created gangs in our community, gang violence is a harm, isn't it?
Right.
I think it is. The war on drugs, that's a harm, ain't it?
God.
I think so. Abortion, is that a harm?
God.
I think there's a lot of harms that face us that we didn't adopt ourselves. Excuse me, that we didn't create ourselves. We adopted it from the heathen who put it in our face.
Right.
Who gave it to us and said, this is the right way. If you want to be like us and be successful, this is what you got to do. Right? They put it in our face. The same way if somebody's starving to death and you put steak, potatoes, and asparagus and everything else in their face, what are you going to do? You're going to eat it.
Right.
And you know that's a fact, because if they give you food stamps, what you going to do? Go eat.
Right.
I mean, come on, what are we talking about? Let's keep going with the scripture.
Come on, God. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Now, you know what we got to do. What's the definition of treasure? We're going to break these scriptures down. I don't care who get mad. I don't care who get mad. If you don't like it, log off.
That's right.
Get out of here. Beat it. And we're going to break these scriptures down, and I got a whole bunch more to go. We're going to get through them fast.
Treasure.
Talk to me.
The quantity of precious metals gems or other valuable objects,
Other valuable objects. Go ahead.
riches,
Uh-huh.
jewels,
Uh-huh.
gems,
Uh-huh.
wealth,
Go ahead. Is there any more on that?
valuableness,
Say it again.
valuableness.
Valuableness. That means something that's valuable to you.
Right.
You understand? Something that means something to you. Your treasure. And what you know, people a lot of things. People think their children are their treasure.
Right.
They think their man is treasure. Some people think more than go ahead. Some people think other than that. Some people think crack is their treasure. Some people think, some sisters think rod is their treasure. When I say rod, I'm talking about the male organ that's used to get them pregnant. That they think that's a treasure. Men think the thing that they insert themselves in to make babies is a treasure. Or maybe the mouth. Maybe her mouth is a treasure. You understand what I'm saying? But that's not a treasure to the Most High God. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? Wisdom, knowledge, understanding, that's a treasure to the Most High God. To obtain that and to hold that and to have that, that's a treasure to the Most High God.
That's right.
It's not about living in the lap of luxury. It's not. What was that old show back in the day with that white man on it? Go ahead. Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. With the this is Bob Leach or whatever his name is. I can't remember his name. Right. But the lifestyles of, and we used to watch it too. We used to just watch it. Yeah. We used to watch it as we smack roaches off our shoulders. We would sit there and just watch it. And Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous with Bob Leach or Rob Leach or something Leach. I can't remember his name.
Robin Leach.
Robin Leach. So Robin Leach. We used to write Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous and just look at all the yachts and everything and all of that. Meanwhile, there's gunshots going off in the background.
Right.
Meanwhile, you can smell the crack being smoked in the other room. You can smell it. You understand? As we watch Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, you just don't know how rich you are. You don't know how. You know why? Because you refuse to get into this Bible.
Right.
You refuse to do it. You refuse to keep the laws of God. Because you know why? You don't know how rich you really are.
Right.
You think money makes you rich. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're stupid. You're dumb. But you think money can make you rich? Money can't do a goddamn thing. If you got brotherhood, guess what? You'll never be homeless.
Right.
You'll never be hungry. If you got sisterhood, you'll never be hungry.
Right.
Never be homeless. Never be hurt. Always got a shoulder to lean on. Always.
Right.
Always. I can go to any state in America and have a brother. Am I lying, Sean?
Sir.
Any state in America. And not just America either. I can go to Jamaica.
Right.
I can go to Trinidad. I can go to London. Keep talking to me.
Right. Right.
Huh? From this right here. From our Father's word. From what our Father left behind for us.
Right.
What our King. Yo, come on, man. Y'all better stop acting like y'all slow. And pick up speed. You understand what I'm saying? Pick up speed. All right? Because we are fully invested in this. Because the proof is in the goddamn pudding. They just had a Chicago cookout. Was there a shootout there?
Wow.
Ain't they killing in Chicago? Ain't there some old block or some block out there where they killing and drive-bying and black stoning and GDing and vice lording? Ain't that shit going on? Excuse my language. Ain't that some stuff going on out there? Did it happen at the cookout? Hell no. You know why? Right here.
That's right.
That's why. That's why. I'm tired of dealing with stupid people. Is there any more than that?
Nah, sir.
Let's go to Psalm chapter 112.
Put them on card.
Let's do that.
Psalms 112.
Yeah, 1 and 3, please. All right, let's go. We're gonna try to run through these scriptures as quick as possible. I know I've been talking a lot. We started a little late, so we're gonna go a little late.
I'm sorry, sister. Like you said.
Psalms 112, 1.
Come on.
All right, let's when you get it, let's say it nice and loud so that camera can hear. I don't know if that camera can hear it.
Come on, card. Psalms 112, verse 1.
1 second, sis. You with us? All right, no sweat. You need some help. Let us know. We're gonna give a little time. Huh? Go ahead.
Come on,
You know what I'm saying? The brother gonna help the sister to find the scripture. We're gonna make sure we don't leave no man, no woman behind. We all travel together. You know what I'm saying? Help us to find it real quick, and let's get it. And pinpoint it for it too. Paragraph and line, please. Sis, I think you need a bigger Bible. Sis, can you read that? You sure? All right, come on.
Come on, card. Psalms 112, verse 1.
Come on with it.
Praise ye the Lord.
Uh-huh.
Blessed is the man that feareth the Lord.
Say that part again. Blessed is the man that what?
Feareth the Lord.
You got to learn how to fear the Most High God. How do you fear it? How do you feel? Okay, a lot of us didn't grow up with our fathers.
Right.
If you was a father, how would you fear your father? How would you want your son to fear you? I'm just talking about a father right now. How would you want your child to fear you? Whether it's a daughter or a son, how would you want them to fear you? Would you want them, when you come in the room, they get so scared that they curl up in the corner and just hide there? Or would you want them to know when you speak that they do what you say?
Come on, God.
I'm asking. How would you, come on, that's allowed.
I would want them to respect me.
Exactly. You want them to respect you.
Come on, God.
Sis, would you want your kids to respect you? How would you want them to respect you? Speak up.
Right.
Do as you say. Right. And this is what the fear of the Most High God is talking about. It's not talking about curling up in the corner in the fetal position and hide and being scared. This is talking about having the utmost respect to where I'm going to listen to what you say.
Right.
I'm going to do what you say. You know why? Because I trust what you say. It's not really about the consequences. You're not worried about the consequences of God if you're doing what he says. You're not worried about it. You're not even thinking about it. Because if you're doing what he says, then what are you worried about? Right. Now, since you're so worried about everything and worried about everybody and this, that, and you're so worried, now I got a question. What are you doing? What are you doing in the dark that makes you so worried? You must be doing something. That's what I'm a question. What are you really doing? You're doing something secretly. Something's going on because you got too much. If God's gonna, is God gonna? Why are you so worried? Why are you so worried? Why are you so worried about that? It's like a bill collector. Oh shit, is it a bill collector? Oh no, hell no. Because you know why? You know why you're gonna click that bill collector? You know why? Why you gonna click the bill collector? Why if you see a 1-800 number calling, you gonna say, oh hell no? Why you gonna do that and put the phone down? You ain't answering. Why? Why? Scared of what? Why? Why are you scared? Because you owe. Because you owe. That's all. You owe money. So you're gonna say, because if you pay the bill and they call you and say, hey, how you doing? This is Bill Johnson calling from I paid that.
Right.
You better check my statement. I paid that. I got the receipt. I got the conference number. What is it? Confirmation. I got the confirmation number. I paid that. You gonna cuss them out on that phone? How dare you call me?
Right.
Put your manager on the phone. You gonna do all that. You gonna do all the nigga shit. Excuse me. You gonna do all the nigga shit. Give it to me. You gonna do all of that. You know why? Because you paid your debt. You paid up. So that's the same with the Most High God. You're only scared of what the Most High God gonna do if you're not on point.
Right.
I'm gonna get my phone now. Hold on. Y'all got me all hype. Got me all hyper in there.
Right.
You understand? So let's not get to that point. Let's do what he says. Let's try that. Let's try and do what he says. So we won't, like you brought up earlier before the camera was on, how you won't be, it won't be an astonishment at night. Paraphrasing. How Christ is coming back as an astonishment at night. I'm paraphrasing. If you're doing what you got to do, it's not going to be an astonishment. It's going to be a beautiful thing.
Right.
It's going to be beautiful.
Right.
It's going to be great. Like, oh my God, he's here. I've been doing what I'm supposed to do all this time. Isn't that a great feeling? That's a great feeling. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, you know, you got good credit with the Most High God.
Right.
You heard about credit to get some old funky ass Honda Accord or some garbage. You know what I'm saying? But to have good credit with the Most High God, Let's keep reading because I can keep talking. So lucky y'all out there in YouTube land. They get me hyped. It's Sha'al's fault. I would say put the camera on himself, but I'm not even going to do it. It gets me hyper in here. You know what I'm saying? It's lucky. Go ahead. What else we got?
Oh,
Come on with it.
That delighteth greatly in his commandments.
That we do what?
That delighteth greatly in his commandments.
Now, do I need to do that? Do I need to put delight? Do I need to pull that? I think I know what delight means. But, you know, you want to do it or no? No, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do delight. But, you know, you're going to feel pleasure in doing that. You're going to feel some type of satisfaction and gratification in doing that. Go ahead.
Verse 2. His seed shall be mighty upon earth.
Whoa, say it again.
His seed shall be mighty upon the earth.
You doing good, it doesn't just affect you. It doesn't just affect you. It passes down to your children.
Right.
To your children. You doing good with the Most High God, that means he'll bless your children, whether they're with you or not. They're still your children.
Right.
Whether they're with you or not. If you do good with the Most High God will make sure that they'll be okay. And one day, you know what they're going to do? Respect you.
Right.
For doing good with the Most High God. You may not be able to see it now, but it'll come. And they're going to say, thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad, for doing what you did with the Most High God to make me so good.
Right.
That's what's going to happen. Scriptures is saying. I'm not saying this. The scriptures is talking this.
Right.
Read it again.
For one card. His seed shall be mighty upon earth.
That's what God said. The seed will be mighty upon earth, depending on what you do. You understand? Keep going.
The generation of the upright shall be blessed.
You understand that? We're going to be blessed if we just listen to what our Father has to say. All you got to do is do the chores written on the refrigerator. That's all you got to do.
Right.
You know the chores your mother would give you before she works a night shift and leaves you home by yourself with your big brother who's about a year older than you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better do that. Don't touch that stove. Don't open that door. Y'all better sit down there and be those right there. All you got to do is do it. All you got to do is do it. And that's the only thing you got to do for the Most High God. Just do it. And we're going to be blessed.
Right.
Keep going.
So on card verse 3. Wealth and riches shall be in his house.
Go ahead.
And his righteousness endureth forever.
That's it. Anything you want in life, you won't get it. All you got to do is listen to God.
Right.
You understand? So that's how you can win in a spiritual warfare. Because if something or someone is going to war with you, what do you want to do? You want to win.
Right.
So in order to win, you have to do what God is telling you to do.
Right.
That's it. Come on with it, sis.
The Most High know your wants and desires.
The Most High, what you're saying is the Most High knows your wants and desires. Go ahead.
And he probably would give it to you. And if you ain't doing it the way you're supposed to, if you're not doing what he tells you to do, you try to take it away.
Yeah, he knows your wants in his eyes as far as like the good things you want. All right, he knows the good things you want. He knows the good things you want. But if those good things you want ain't match up to what you're doing, you ain't getting.
Right.
That's how that goes. Give a damn what you want. You understand what I'm saying? If I go to Burger King right now and say, let me get a Whopper Jr. and some fries and a milkshake, they're gonna say, no problem. $9.46. I ain't got it. Then guess what? I ain't getting it.
Right.
Because I ain't got it. So it's the same thing with him. Give a damn what you want. You can order what you want. You can order what you want. Did you pay for it already? Then you ain't getting it. It's very simple.
Right.
It's not hocus pocus. This is not Alakazam woo-hoo magic.
Right.
This is real life. It's nothing new under the sun. You can order it. Do you have it? Can you back it up? If you can't, then you better go take your $1 and go get you some sardines and some mustard sauce, some oil and water, and go eat that slowly with some tap water, because that's what you earn. Can you dig it? That's that. You understand? Not talking about you personally, but talking about us as in general. I mean, come on. You know? Let's read.
For the one card, verse 3, Sloppy, verse 4.
That's good. That's good. Verse 4 is good. Let's go to it's gonna be a long one. Let's go to Matthew chapter 6.
For the one card.
Let's go to Matthew chapter 6. Matthew chapter 6, and let's start at verse 24. No. Yeah, let's go 24. Yo, do me a favor. Before you pull that, play a song real quick. Play 2 songs, we'll come right back. All right? Y'all stay tuned. We're going to play 2 songs real quick. Come right back. Knock this out real quick. Class is almost up. Let's do it real quick, all right? Be right back.
It's for the Lord. It's for the Lord. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Huh? Pay your tithes when you get your money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Melchizedek met Abraham returning from the slaughter of the kings. Abraham gave 10th of all his things. When a Christian rob God, that's a Christian robbing me. But you want to say, how does a Christian rob thee? Money. The pastor is robbing me. Money. The Christian pastor is robbing me. Bring your tithes inside the storehouse, so it could be me and every UPK house. I is UPK the stone, Commander J. Yohanan is the pillar for the Lord's house. If you don't know the Bible, you won't understand what I'm talking about. And that right there might be bad for you. But listen, this is something he can do. Honor the Lord with substance and give him your first fruits. Give and watch it come right back to you. Endure to the ending.
in this truth, cause nobody is saved till Christ come back. The pastor lie about you being saved just to get that stack. Evil ass pastor. That's all he's for, the money, man. You understand? Come on, let's get it. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. What? Pay your tithes when you get your money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Money. To pay your tithes when you get your money. 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 Pay your tithes when you get your money.
Yeah, I'm on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I fed, he nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, up to solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for it, I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They said you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers, say they want some smoke, dog. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even count. These niggas don't run it like we run it, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. If you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine then. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it.
Look, we back at it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Classes, cutting down pretty soon. All right, so we're gonna get into it real quick. We're in Matthew chapter 6. We're gonna start at verse 24. All right. Hold on one second. Let me see. Let's start at verse 21. We're going to start at Matthew verse 6 to 21. We're going to try to get through this as quick as possible because I got so many other scriptures I want to get into. But we pressed for time right now. So let's get into it real quick. Nice and loud too. Matthew 6 and 21.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Now, where your treasure is, that's where your heart is. That's where your mind is. You understand? We read the definition of treasure earlier, did we not?
Oh, God.
Now, we read that definition earlier on what your treasure is. This is something that's very valuable to you. You know what I'm saying? What's valuable to people nowadays? Money,
right,
emotions, their love, so forth and so on. That's where your treasure is. So wherever your treasure is, wherever your treasure may be, that's where your mind is going to be at. You understand? If your treasure, if your love and your lust and what you feel is luxury is crap, that's where your mind gonna be at. If it's weed, that's where your mind gonna be at.
Right.
You understand? If it's being a whore, that's where your mind gonna be at. If it's being a so-called player and just knocking women off and throwing them away, that's where your mind gonna be at. You know, if it's hustling, that's where your mind gonna be at. If it's in this truth, then that's where your mind gonna be at. You understand? You're gonna see it through actions. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 22. The light of the body is the eye.
You understand? Uh-huh.
If therefore thine eye be single.
Now, if your eye is focused, that's what it means to have a single eye. That you focus. You ever see somebody shoot a gun and they close one eye? They close one eye and focus. If your eye be single, go ahead.
Thy whole body shall be full of light.
You understand? Then your whole body is going to be full of light. You're going to hit your target. You're going to feel a way that you should feel when having a focused mind. You understand? To focus yourself on the truth, and your body be full of the light. What's the light? The light is life. The light is the laws. The light is the wisdom. The light is the knowledge. The light is understanding. That's what it is. You'll be full of it. If you're single-eyed and focused on one thing, and that one thing better be this truth. Not on your mama, not on your daddy, not on your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and all this sad little pitiful stuff. Be focused on one thing. Have one wife. And that is this truth. That's it. That's all you should be focused on. And what are you doing to push this truth, to uplift this truth, to motivate this truth, to drive this truth? You understand?
Oh, God.
That's all you got to be focused on. Keep going.
Oh, God. Verse 23.
Uh-huh.
But if thine eye be evil,
your eyes evil, go ahead.
Thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
It's going to be full of darkness. If you want to be a nasty freak, you want to have sex with a bunch of men because you're so confused and he looks so good, he's so sexually chocolate, and this, that, and other. You want to do that? Then your body will be what? Full of what?
Full of darkness.
You're going to get AIDS. You're going to get syphilis.
Right.
And gonorrhea and chlamydia and herpes and hepatitis A, B, and C.
Right.
You're going to get all of that stuff. You know why? Because you like to sleep with men.
Right.
Because you're confused about who loves you, who don't love you, and all of that. Really just a freak. Really just a freak. And you want to have sex. And God said, say it again, your body will be full of what?
Thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
You're going to get sick, sis.
Right.
You're going to get AIDS. And your vagina's going to rot. It's going to be rotten like an apple. It's going to smell like sardines.
Oh.
This is what's going to happen. Brothers, same thing to you. If you want to just knock these sisters off and just throw them away and all that, you're going to rot off too. It's going to be a bad situation.
Right.
So I don't want to hear about my man, this man, that man, this man, that man. I heard about 10 different men from you. I don't want to hear no more. Come to the grips that you're a quiet whore. And in being a quiet whore, you're going to, what? What's going to happen to your body? It's going to be full of what?
Thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
It's going to be full of darkness. That's all. Somebody gets sick and die. Now, if you want to live that lifestyle, then go ahead.
Right.
That's your thing. But don't keep talking to me about your boyfriends and all this and what they do and all of that. Man, you keep having sex with them, don't you? Ain't you having sex with these men? Yes, con. Then your body will be full of darkness, sis.
Right.
You're going to get AIDS and get sick and die from your whoredom. If you don't want to be a whore, then we should do what? Listen to your father. It's
right.
simple.
Right.
What's one is two.
Right.
Same thing to the brothers. Keep going.
Okay. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?
How great is that darkness? It must be great.
Right.
You must love it. You must like it. You like getting hit from the back and all of that. You like sex. Well, you're gonna die liking it. So that's what you're gonna do, guys. You're just gonna die liking it. I know he's sexy. Hey brother, I know. That ass is fat, ain't it? Yep. Well, it's gonna kill you.
Right.
It's gonna kill you. You know? And a fat, dirty ass ain't no different from fentanyl. And a big, dirty dick ain't nothing. It's the same thing as fentanyl. I mean, why waste your time?
Right.
What my man said, hire and lean on me. What he say to steal? We call him steal. What he say? Nigga, just jump off the roof.
Right.
You smoke crack, don't you? Just jump off the roof. What you wasting your time for? Killing yourself slowly anyway. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead, your dirty ass. Any more?
La, sir.
What verse was that?
That was verse 23, sir.
That was verse 23. Oh, no, keep going.
Come on, God. Verse 24.
Oh, yeah.
No man can serve two masters.
Go ahead.
For either he will hate the one and love the other.
You can't serve two masters. Right. Let me tell you something. I'm going to break this down like this. This is why you can't celebrate your birthday and all of that.
Right.
Because you serving yourself on that day.
Right.
That's a master you're serving. So either you're going to love yourself and hate God. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever addiction you may be addicted to, you serving that. You can't serve that and serve God. You can't do that. You have to serve God.
Right.
And stick to him and be with him and only him. That's what you have to do. That's it. You can't serve two gods.
Right.
You can't serve two masters. You can't do it unless it's ordained in the scriptures, where it says a man is the head of a woman.
Right.
So you can serve your man. God said so. Now tell me what else you can serve besides your goddamn man. Tell me that. Tell me that. And the man will serve Christ, and Christ serves God. Is that the order?
God.
That's what the order says in the Bible.
Right.
I'm going by the Bible. You understand? That's what God said. I didn't say it.
Right.
So you want to serve two masters? You want to be a cigarette head? And you want to be a glutton and eat everything in the goddamn world? You want to have sex all crazy? And you trying to find love because you got daddy issues and all that? You want to do that? You want to do that? Fine. You're going to pay for it. That's all. It's simple. You make up your goddamn mind. I'm telling you that now. You can make up your mind. Now, if you want to fight and really be tough and strong and endure to the end, then stop being a goddamn whore. Stop being a whoremonger. And stop doing that and get down with the Israelite School UPK, because we don't do those things in here. We don't shoot transsexuals in the face.
Right.
We don't kill, we don't rape women and choke them and strangle them and throw them in a swamp somewhere.
Right.
We don't do none of that garbage. That's it. We ain't stealing no money from nobody. We're not doing none of that.
Right.
But somehow we're the most hated. I wonder why.
Oh.
I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why the most righteous is the most hated. I wonder why. Maybe it's in the scriptures. We gotta find that, so I think it might be in there somewhere. Maybe we'll tackle that. You understand? Maybe we'll tackle that. Why the most righteous is the most hated. Because we ain't dealing with that garbage. If you call a hoe in a minute, whether it's a man or a woman, you understand. Keep going.
Come on, God.
Come on.
Or else he would hold to the one and despise the other.
You understand? If you serve two masters, you're going to love one and hate the other. So if you're a weed head, you hate God. If you're a crackhead, you hate God. If you're a penis head, you hate God. If you're a homosexual, you hate God. If you're a lesbian, you hate God. If you understand? If you're a drug seller, a witch, you hate God. If you're a whoremonger, where you pimp women, have sex with them, make them do sexual favors and so on and so on, you hate God, you hate them. If you love Allah, you hate God. If you love Buddha, you hate. I mean, I can go on and on and on about the things going on in this world right now to where it proves you hate God.
Right.
Yahweh is his name, and you hate him. About what you do. There's no way you can win the spiritual warfare.
Right.
No way. No way. And UPK, go ahead. You want to say something?
Like I got that scripture that you asked for.
Okay, got it. Hold on. There's no way that you can serve anything else and not serve the Most High God and win this spiritual war that's against you.
That's right.
Because it's spiritual. We're going to go into that too. Sure, I want you to read what you got. Real quick.
I'm going to pull it up right now for the viewers.
Come on with it.
John chapter 15 and 8. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me.
Yeah, this is Christ speaking. Am I wrong?
Come on, God.
This is not wrong.
Christ is speaking.
Christ is speaking.
Come on, God.
You know what I'm saying? This is if the Lord hated Christ, you know they're gonna hate you.
Right.
How is that? Because we follow Christ.
Right.
That's our king. Yahushua. That's our king. And we follow him. You understand? We follow him because our leader, Commander General Hunter, follows Yahushua. He follows him to a T. And he teaches us. Therefore, we all follow Yahushua in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. You dummy. You understand? We follow him.
Right.
A black man, according to Revelations 1 and 13 through 15, a black man. You understand? He said from the tribe of Judah. You understand? But black means all the tribes.
Right.
Dummy. But this man is from the tribe of Judah. You understand? And you know who the tribe of Judah is. Keep reading.
Come on, God. Ye know that it hated me before it hated
They
you.
hated him before they hated us.
Right.
So what do you expect? Keep going.
Verse 19. If ye were of the world would love his own.
Oh, if I was a cigarette smoking, weed smoking, sex having, alcoholic maniac, the world would love me.
Right.
My mother would be in my life right now.
Right.
My daddy would be in my life. My daughter would be in my life. They would all be in my life. My cousins and everything. They would all be in my life if I was of the world. Because they sure love that other man that was in the world all crazy. They loved him.
Right.
They loved him. We got some questions or comments on there?
Nah.
You sure? That's what we gotta address?
Nah.
You know, so they loved him.
Right.
But boy, they hate that man that's righteous. They hate the man that's right. Well, let me tell you something. Sometimes oil and vinegar just don't mix. And that's just that. And you better realize sometimes that you're the oil and they're the vinegar.
Right.
And y'all just don't mix. And that is just that.
Right.
That's that. I got a family in here. And we about to have cookouts all summer and then go to the Passover.
That's right.
That's what we're about to do. That's how we do it. All year long. And then we're going to do it until your house shall return.
Right.
That's it. I don't know what else to say. Let's keep going.
Come on, God. Same verse.
It's the morning.
But because ye are not of the world.
Since we're not of the world, since we're not cigarette smoking, weed smoking, vagina lusting, penis lusting, freaky, nasty, fornicating, disgusting, filthy, sex-loving people. Go ahead.
But I have chosen you out of the world.
Yeah, the Most High God chosen us. That's why we don't love that stuff.
Right.
That's why we're not into all purple.
Right.
We're not into that.
Wow.
We're not into that stuff. We're not into all these funny, these off-brand branches of the big tree. We're not into all of that.
Right.
Because the Most High God chose us not to be. And you should be happy about it.
Right.
You should take pride in it. You should rejoice in it. You understand? You should pay very close attention. Pay very close attention to who's really your brother and who's really your sister. How they act and conduct themselves in that. Because we conduct ourselves in a certain manner in the UPK. We don't beat each other up in here.
Right.
We don't break each other's arms and beat each other with brass knuckles or foreign objects. Anything. We don't do those things in here. That's not how men of God conduct themselves. How do we know that? Because Commander Junior Hunter is the leader of this organization, and from how he acts trickles down to us. He doesn't act that way, so therefore, neither do we.
That's right.
So if you're acting that way, where you beat up on your brothers, where you have sex with transsexuals, where you rape and beat and murder your sisters, when you do things like that, when you got blue waffles and everything like that, when you got all these things going on, right, you must be following your leader. You must be following your leader because this is the fruit of your leader.
Right.
Explain it. This is the fruit of your leader. The fruit of our leader is to be righteous.
Right.
Hardcore soldier for the Most High God. You understand? There's no paintings of him claiming he's Yahushua. There's none of that. We follow a righteous man who serves a worthy man.
That's right.
That's what we do. You must be stupid out your goddamn mind. Let's keep reading.
Come on, God. Therefore, the world hateth you.
Yeah, right. They're going to hate us. In the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, I love being hated.
That's right.
I love it. I'll hate me more.
That's right.
Makes me know how much of a righteous path I'm on. Hate me more. Give me more hate. Come on, give me. I'm good. Upset. Nobody's reporting my page or nothing. I mean, give me some hate. I need some hate. I ain't seen no comments. You're not paying me no attention. All right, fine. I gotta make some more noise, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But start hating on me more. I need some more hate. All you dusty, ashy, raggedy, hair-having broads out there that love these fake Israelites, hate on me more.
Right.
Call me some names or something. Do something. I need more hate. I love it.
Right.
I need more of it. Is that it on that?
Go
to Luke chapter 21. Start at verse 9.
Luke chapter 21, verse 9.
Come on.
But when he shall hear of wars and commotion, be not terrified.
Don't be scared. You're going to hear wars. We hear about wars going on now. All types of wars going on. Whether it's these governmental wars, whether it's Iran versus Russia, and America's going to jump in, and China's coming in, and all the other places coming in, and World War III's coming. Don't be worried about it. I'm not saying don't pay attention to it. You should have knowledge of it, stupid. Just like if your building was on fire, you would want to know about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If your house is on fire, don't you want to know about it? So you should know about it, but don't be worried about it. Don't be anxious about it. Yeah, don't be worried about people following you to class.
Right.
And don't be worried about people beating on your walls. And then don't be worried about that. Don't be worried about that. God said don't be anxious.
Right.
Keep going.
For these things must come to pass.
Yeah, it's going to happen. Maybe it is happening. Who cares? I mean, don't you serve God?
Right.
Don't you serve God? Then what can bother me?
Right.
I don't care who's beating on my walls and beating on the pipes. Keep beating on it. You're bothering yourself. You're wasting your energy, not mine.
Right.
I'm gonna sleep fine. I'm gonna sleep just like this. My feet kicked up, my head back. What are you about? You're not bothering me with nothing. Go ahead, keep doing it. I serve God. Now, if you don't serve God, maybe you should be worried.
Right.
You're not serving. That's another topic. I got off of that. Let's keep going on. Let's go ahead.
But the end is not by and by.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not here yet. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about all these things that's happening. Don't worry about that. It's going to be more. It's going to be more. So if you're right, this little bit, if you're worried about the Dollar General and you ain't ready for Walmart.
Right.
I'm going to use that as an example. I'm just using that as an example. Right. If you can't handle the Family Dollar, then don't worry about Walmart. Don't worry about the big stuff. Just, focus on that little thing that you need to focus on. Handle the dollar store first. Handle the bodega. You know what I'm saying? You buying a roll of toilet paper to wipe your ass for a whole month. Worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the big dog stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which is nothing wrong with that. I'm just using that as an analogy and just being funny, y'all. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, don't worry about small stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. There's bigger things to come. Handle that small stuff. And don't even worry about the small stuff, and don't worry about the big stuff.
Right.
Because you serve the Most High God. And in order to serve the Most High God freely and to feel good about it, just serve him and be honest with him and do what he says to do. That's it. You don't have to worry about nothing. But if you're not doing it, maybe you got to worry a little bit.
Right.
It's up to you. You got to beat that person you see in the mirror, not me. It's up to you. You got to look in the mirror and beat that person. You got to look in the mirror and defeat that person. That's you. You got to do it. I don't know what you're doing in the dark. I don't know what you're doing in the dark. The same way, and I'm going to use it as an example. The same way, I don't know if you masturbate at night. Therefore, I don't know if you sin at night either. I don't know what you're doing. But whatever you're doing, make sure it's right with the Most High God. At night, in the dark, fight your demons in the dark. So you don't have nothing to worry about when the light come out.
Right.
You ain't got nothing to worry about.
No.
Very simple, but it's very hard at the same time. Now you got to ask yourself, what are you, simple or hard? Let's keep going.
Oh, God. Verse 10. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation.
We see that. Russia versus Ukraine, da-da-da-da, go ahead.
And kingdom against kingdom.
There's going to be kingdom against kingdom too. North America is going to go against somebody. I don't know who it is yet, China, whatever you want to do it. It's going down. Kingdom against kingdom. Go ahead.
Verse 11.
Go ahead.
A great earthquake.
All you got to do is Google this. How many earthquakes has it been that you haven't even heard about?
Right.
That have not been reported. There was an earthquake in New York not that long ago.
Right.
Nobody reported that.
Right.
It wasn't even reported, Shaul.
Right.
There was an earthquake in New York recently.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We in New York, ain't we? Go ahead.
There was an earthquake in Yonkers like about 2.
Thank you. Thank you. It was an earthquake in Yonkers not that long ago. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't on national news. Nah, this thing's going on that you haven't even heard about.
Right.
Sis, what's up? Say again? That's all right. You ain't feel it yet. You're going to feel it.
Right.
You're going to feel it. Because it's going to happen. Why? You know why? Say it again.
And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places.
Christ said it's going to happen. So you'll feel it. Don't worry about it. Some of the buildings in Manhattan, they're going to fall.
That's right.
They're going to shatter. All that glass going to fall all on the ground. It's going to cut people up as they're walking down the street. And I said, ooh, yeah. Yeah, it's going to happen. Yeah, Christ said it, not me. Christ. This ain't a rap song. I didn't write these verses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. This is right here. You know what I'm saying? Come on with it.
And famines.
Oh, ain't gonna be no food.
Right.
That's here now.
Right.
I know people eating. I know people that have been eating noodles and Chef Boyardee for the past year. They ain't had a home cooked meal in God knows how long. And the ones that's having a home cooked meal, that's even rough.
Right.
It costs money for chicken.
Right.
And steak and beef and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It costs money. Yeah, I know. It costs money. Wick, and Snap and all of that. And we call it Snap. We call it food stamps back in the day. All that's going to dry on up. Go ahead.
They have a problem with
Eggs, whatever you want, milk, all of that. Yeah, it's gonna be scarce on that. People gonna learn how to do the Day of Atonement on the day that it's not the Day of Atonement.
Right.
They're gonna have to learn how to do that. They're gonna have to fast. They're gonna appreciate that unleavened bread. Everything we've been practicing here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. They're gonna appreciate that unleavened bread. They're gonna appreciate that Day of Atonement. They're gonna appreciate that. They're gonna appreciate it because it's coming.
Right.
Because it's coming. It's right here at our doorstep, and it's knocking. It's knocking lightly now, but soon it's going to start knocking heavy, and soon it's going to start kicking down the door.
Right.
Keep going.
And pestilences.
Oh, it's going to be diseases too. They may have forgot.
Right.
But have you ever heard of something? Raise your hand if you heard of COVID-19. You ever heard of that?
Oh, that's right.
You heard of that?
God.
You heard of COVID-19?
Oh, God.
Yeah, you heard of AIDS?
Oh, God.
Right. Cancer?
Right.
Yeah. These are pestilence. You know what I'm saying? These are things that's just going to come on. Go ahead.
Monkeypox.
Monkeypox. They had some other stuff too. Delta virus or something.
Right.
They had a whole bunch of things out here. A whole lot. There's things out here. I don't know if you ever heard of it before, but it killed like millions of people. Just to let you know. Even the flu, I believe. The flu is killing people too. Yep, that's killing people. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of pestilence out here. It's coming. You better wash your hands and use sanitizer. You should keep wearing gloves and a mask because you never know. Because according to the scriptures, pestilence is still out there.
Right.
Yeah, they're going to kill people. According to the Bible. But we can be protected from this if we serve the Most High God.
That's right.
We could be protected. But if you're not serving the Most High God, it's a strong possibility that you're a little more eligible to receive these things as opposed to someone who is serving the Most High God. The person serving the Most High God might still get these things, but maybe they'll survive.
Right.
Maybe they'll get through it. Maybe they can teach somebody a lesson. Maybe so. But someone who's not serving the Most High God, that's a rough deal. You might die by yourself in your room and just rot for a month or two until somebody cares enough about you to come knock on your door to see if you were there. It can happen.
Right.
Let's keep going.
Come on, God. And fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven.
There's going to be a lot of signs from heaven. We looking at it now. I was just watching something about UFOs and all. I was watching last night some live feed that the government had about some UFOs and all that. There's going to be so many things coming from heaven. There's so many things.
God.
Lightning and thunder and just what they call big things that come from the sky, meteoroids or something.
Right.
Something like that. There's going to be a whole bunch of things coming from the Most High God, man, because He can do that. Because this is His earth.
Right.
This is His kingdom. He can do what He wants to do.
Right.
Keep going.
Verse 12. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute
you. They're going to kill us. They're going to destroy us. You know why? Because we speak the truth.
Right.
And if you're in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, that's what we say, we'll die for this truth.
Right.
Because it seems to be predestined that we'll die for this.
Right.
That we're going to lay our life down for this. And to my sisters too, if you're not willing to lay your life down for this, get the hell out of here.
That's right.
Just tell your husband that you want his rod, but you're not willing to live the life that deserves his rod. That's all. Just get out of here. Because we're willing to die in here for this. We are retarded, stupid fools for the Most High God and Christ.
That's right.
You understand? That's who we are. Read it again.
But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you.
They're gonna lay our hands on us. They ain't even gonna fight back. I don't mean that. That don't mean that. But that means they're gonna come for us. They are coming. They are coming. This is why we do the Yakarab.
That's right.
This is why we do what we do and train. Physically, mentally, spiritually. We train in here because we are serious about this spiritual warfare that we're talking about tonight. Keep going.
And persecute you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're gonna persecute us. We're gonna be guilty of whatever it is they're talking about. They're going. Brothers are going to court right now for some child support they shouldn't be paying.
Right.
Losing their children when they should be losing. All types of garbage. They're gonna be persecuted for it. And then guess what? So what? Christ was persecuted.
Right.
So you know we're gonna get persecuted.
Right.
And he was a righteous man, a man that committed no sin.
Right.
And here I am, some ex-weed smoking, coke sniffing, robbing, stealing, nasty nigga. And you mean to tell me I'm not gonna pay for it?
Right.
And Christ had to pay for it when he did nothing I did. When he did nothing I did, he had to pay for it, and I'm not. Oh, we're gonna get persecuted.
Right.
We're gonna get persecuted. You better get strong right now because it's coming.
Right.
Keep going.
Delivering you up to the synagogues. And into prison.
Oh, to what?
Into prison.
They're gonna bring you to the prisons.
Right.
You got 2 million, 3 million brothers in their system right now. In there, they're gonna bring you to the prison system. Don't worry about it. You know how many falsely accused brothers and all of us out here? You know how many brothers that did some crimes that a white man did, but that white man got less time and that black man got more time?
Right.
Or that Hispanic man got more time? Or that Native American man got more time than that person, that oppressor that did the same crime but got less time? Right. Oh, they're going to take us to the prisons. They're going to take, we're there now. How many millions? 2, 3 millions? Right. Keep going.
Being brought before kings and rulers.
We're going to be brought up front of the judges, the Supreme Court, the big court, the grand jury. We're going to be brought in front of all of that. You understand? Donald Trump right now is indicted how many times? 3 times?
Ooh.
And they still want him to be the president.
Right.
That old president said, I still want him to be the president. And he's a criminal.
Right.
Well, black man, you're a criminal. You're going to prison. You're going to prison. You're going to make the McDonald's uniforms and make all the IKEA furniture and all of that. You're going to do all of that. Right. You're going to be the nigga on the DMV that I call for my license. You're going to pick up in the prison. You're going to do all of that for 26 cents an hour.
Right.
You're going to do all of that. Meanwhile, Donald Trump can be a criminal like you and be the president.
Right.
Ooh. That don't sit in your spirit. That don't make you think, damn, this is a wicked place we live in.
Right.
That don't make you think that. You better follow the Most High God. You better keep His commandments and live His commandments, and let it be branded in your spirit.
Right.
Let it be your thoughts at all times. You hear me? Keep going.
For my name's sake. Verse 13. And it shall turn to you for a testimony.
Go ahead.
Verse 14. Settle it therefore in your heart, not to meditate before what ye shall answer.
You understand? Don't think too hard. Don't think too much. You don't got to think too much. Just follow the laws and statutes and commandments. You know what I'm saying? And think what is right and what is wrong. Right. Don't overthink certain things. Go ahead.
Verse 15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom.
The Lord will touch your tongue. He'll touch your tongue. And the situation is right. Don't think about what should I say, what should I do? What should I do? You all worried. Don't think about that. Just think about what's right with the Most High God.
Right.
And guess what? He'll touch your tongue. And not just touch your tongue in front of who? Go ahead.
Which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay or resist.
And nobody can come against you.
Right.
When it comes to the Most High God. Follow the Most High God. Can't nobody come against you. You can win the spiritual war, the physical war, the mental war, the social war. You can win it all if you serve the Most High God. But you got to do it and you got to be real about it. The same way you want some of that penis that good man got, you better want the Most High God's laws. Same way you want some of that good vagina that girl got, you better want the Most High God's laws even more. The same way you're starving, you're hungry, you want something to eat, you better want the Most High God's laws and statute commandments even more.
Right.
Anything that you fiend, your body fiends for, you better want the Most High God even more.
Right.
And that's how you're going to win the war.
Right.
If it's not there, you're a fucking loser. Excuse my language.
Right.
With that, I'm Priest Noah Shalai Yala, represent the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. I come out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And with that, I pass the class with a priest officer of 500 Sha'al.
Good class.
Fine class. All right.